Hello everyone. So this is my Hoya lambii, which I'll be turning for the first time into a semi-hydro setup with lava rock and charcoal. The reason behind the conversion is that the roots are getting dried up too fast even though it's in cocoa husk. Right. So the pot is clay, and no matter how wet I try to keep this, the clay would wick out all the moisture. That's the reason. If the pot was ceramic with cocoa husk, it would have held in moisture much better. And this plant is very heavy and very thirsty, and you can see there are two rooted points, 1 and 2, right? So to keep up with the heaviness, this is very top heavy with a peduncle and a long stem which I want to keep, because by keeping the stem long, I have a new leaf also which did not come in the Hoya highlight, but I have mentioned that in the recording. So like that, the vine would leaf out from wherever it wants to. Due to the bend from here, that's why it rooted, and rooted from another point, and this big leaf also emerged. Now let's talk about how do we convert a Hoya that has been living in a total organic media into a semi-hydro with inorganic media. The main thing behind that is the roots cannot have any organic media attached, and there should not be a huge root bulb but with this many roots. So the plant already had very less amount of roots, and whatever you see in white are the new roots which have emerged after I rejuvenated and fertilized the plant from the condition, the bad condition I received it. Now the plant has to be with less roots, and this comes handy when it's already is with a very low amount of roots, because if there is a heavy root bulb, the roots would immediately rot away in a total wet surrounding the whole time, because you know semi-hydro means there will be a reservoir at the bottom of the pot, so the plant will get used to being moist among the media at all times. Let's convert this and I'll show you the outcome of the repot and the conversion. If I summarize, the roots are very less in this plant as you saw, but I did not take further roots away. If you have a huge bulb of roots, you can take some of the smallest roots off, so there won't be a rotting issue on your plant. And you can easily maintain a plant, and until the reservoir dries, you don't have to water this. And okay guys, it's been a week, but I have no leaf losses, so the plant is settling in to this method of growing. But what I have to show you is, if you look all around, I still do not have drainage holes on this pot. Okay, and that's okay, because I am manually watering this plant at the moment, but recently it got filled up to here because of a sudden rain we received continually 2 days. So that's how it is, the weather in Sri Lanka now. Again today it's quite hot, scorching hot actually, right? But yesterday and day before we had rain. That's where this really filled up, right? I emptied it, okay, but since this already had a very few amount of roots, I do not think there will be any problem, right? Hoyas adapt very well into semi-hydro, so I invite you guys to start a Hoya in this method of growing, which is semi-hydro, and started draining holes and flushing and potting and the top layer of pebbles. The care for a Hoya in a semi-hydro setup will be very easy for you. Until my next video, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.